Looking for the perfect mini food processor for quick chopping, dicing, and meal prep? In this video, we compare the top compact food processors of 2025 that are perfect for small kitchens, dorms, RVs, or on-the-go cooking. Okay dear, let's start in this video top 3 best mini food processors review.
Number 1.
Cuisinart Mini Prep Plus Food Processor. I rely heavily on the mini Cuisinart I've owned for about 9 years. Space is limited in my stuffed-to-the-brim kitchen, and I can store this one in an easy-to-reach cabinet, instead of on top of the fridge, where my larger model lives. Like Catalano says, you can use it to blitz a large amount by separating it into batches. I did this all the time myself before I got my hands on the full size but considered that a minor hassle for the sake of storage convenience. The capacity is specifically suited for wet emulsions. A larger processor won't blend the liquid as easily, splattering it onto the high sides and requiring that you scrape it down regularly with a rubber spatula. The blades are as sharp as the day I got the machine thanks to separate chop and grind buttons. The former uses the acute side to cut through softer ingredients like herbs that won't dull the edge, while the latter uses the blunter side for hard ingredients like nuts and whole spices. The lid has a hole at the top for streaming in oil, the body is lightweight and easy to move around, and the removable pieces fit snugly in my dishwasher. But don't just take this recommendation from me. Cook and recipe developer Lee Kalpaki says, I have a full-size food processor but find myself using the mini, which takes up way less space and is much easier to clean, a lot more. The only downside of this machine is that it makes a notably loud, and somewhat unpleasant, sound while doing its thing, but I don't think of it as too much of a bother.
Number 2.
KitchenAid Food Chopper. Recipe developer Haley Catalano doesn't mix doughs in her food processor, but says beyond that, there's nothing this 3.5-cup model can't handle. She mostly turns to it for pesto, sauces, and crunchy toppings where the small size is, in fact, a plus. With big ones, unless you're making a huge batch, the blades barely touch what's in there so you end up with an uneven chop, she says. This one doesn't have any trouble spots. She also appreciates the simplicity of the machine, which works when you press your finger down on the lid overhang to continuously pulverize or pulse ingredients. While there are separate chop and puree settings, Catalano says she doesn't notice much difference between them. The truth is, if you want to puree, you really need a regular blender or immersion blender for the job. Catalano says the lid locks into place easily and cleans up well with minimal nooks and crannies for debris or water to get stuck. It's also pretty consistently on sale.
Number 3.
KitchenAid Cordless Food Chopper. This processor is really cleverly designed, says recipe developer and cookbook author Max LaManna. It's small, it's nimble, and there's no wire. The size is perfect for cooking for two, as he most often does. But the biggest plus is the ability to charge the machine and have it run from any part of his kitchen. This allows me to film wherever the light is good, he says, but also I can cook with it around any other appliances or mess going on my counters. LaManna notes that it's also easier to clean the outside without a cord getting in the way. There are 2 speeds and a button on the top to pulse food and, because it's so lightweight, it's easy to simply pick it up and give it a bit of shake if I need to move the pieces around when chopping, he says.
If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon and comment below. Check out the description to find the product links. Thanks for watching.